Welcome to Tech Support with Tony. Hey, on today's episode, we're going old school. We're going to talk about some old models, particularly the Model 5000. This was our flagship product many years ago, was introduced roughly 2002, and the product was discontinued in about 2012. Very nice thermostat. A lot of them out there still in service all these years later. And I get a lot of calls about this product. And the most common call is, hey, Tony, I don't want to use a program schedule. I just want to set this temperature and keep it at one number. I don't want to use the program schedule. I don't want to set days or times of the day, any of that. Well, since this model is a programmable thermostat, universal 7-day or 5-2, by default, it's going to try and run a program schedule where your temperature set point would be changing throughout the course of the day. However, you do have the ability to override that. Every Braeburn thermostat has that option using the hold feature. So I've got an old school 5000. When they were new, they had a flip up cover that would expose all the buttons. And so I'm going to take you through this. When you look at the display, you can see the current time. This is your current actual room temperature. This one is indicating 72 degrees. Below you see your different buttons here: program, hold, return, daytime. The hold button is the key to overriding the program schedule. What you want to do is you want to press this button once, and when you do that, you're going to see the word hold appear in the display at the top edge. Right there, hold. Now that it's on hold, it's going to hold whatever temperature set point you select. This number is the room temperature, but when you press either arrow key, the display will change and it will show you the current set temperature. So we're going to try that here. We press this down arrow key and you can see it changes to the number 62. So this thermostat is currently set for 62. As you do that, you can also see the word set appear in the lower corner. If you hold it long enough, it will start blinking, and then it will allow you to change that set temperature. So you can raise it up or down to the number that you want. We're going to set this up to 75. After you've set it to the number you want, you'll see the hold and the set are flashing. Then just let it alone. After about 10 seconds or so, that number will be saved and the display will go back to showing you the current room temperature. It is now going to hold at 75. It will continue running the heat until the room temperature warms up to 75, and then it will shut off, and it will cycle on and off as needed to maintain the room at 75. It will keep that 75 indefinitely. It's not going to run a program schedule and change temperatures at different times of the day each day of the week. This is how you override the program schedule using the hold feature. Now, important note here. You might say, well, I've done that, but then I come back later the next day and I find that it is no longer on hold and my set temperature has changed. This might happen if your hold setting has been adjusted to short or 24-hour mode. This thermostat can work in two different distinct profiles for hold. The default is an indefinite hold. Once you put it on hold, it stays there. But it can be changed to a short or 24-hour hold. And this is something we have to go into the advanced user menu to find this setting and adjust it as needed. So I'm going to take you through that real quick as well. To get into the advanced user menu on this thermostat, we're going to use the return button. We're going to press it, we're going to hold it down until we see the screen change. It's going to show us D1 and there'll be a number here. Pressing the return button again, we'll go to the second item in the menu, fan and a number. Press the return again, and this is going to say hold at the top, and you're going to see SH, which means short or 24-hour hold. And if we use our arrow key, we can change it to LG, which is long or indefinite hold. You want this to be on LG. It looks like a 6, but that's supposed to be a G. LG is a long hold, meaning indefinite. If you leave it on SH, every time you use the hold feature, it will expire after 24 hours. So we want to make sure that we're using LG. Once you have it set on LG, if you just leave it alone, it will self-exit after about 30 seconds, or you can continue pressing the return button to cycle through the rest of the options until you get back to your operating screen. Now that hold is going to be an indefinite hold, and it's going to hold our set temperature. If you want to check your set temperature, press the arrow key. It will briefly show you your set temperature. We are set at 75 and we are on hold, so that is going to override your program schedule and keep you set at one temperature all the time, 7 days a week. No changes because of a schedule. That's the old school model 5000. If you got any other questions about it, drop me a note, call me on the support lines. Support number will be in the video description. I'm also going to post a link to the user manual for this model, so you can look up some of this information on your own. Thanks for watching.